It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. The fans are filling the seats out in Boston.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We are live from, and before we...
Thank you, Kevin.
And the Celtics, David, never one to rest on their laurels. Thanks for the report. This late in the season, Clark, the bumps and bruises really adding up. Guys are staggering a bit. Is any player really 100% health-wise now?
Well, you know what, Kevin? 100% healthy is relative. You know, yeah. I think you move that down to maybe 90% would be the high water mark for most players. You might have a few that would say they're 95% healthy, but if you've been playing and working and traveling and all the stuff the NBA guys do, then you could be 100% healthy, but you may not be 100% fresh. So those are ways to differentiate it for me. But everybody's got something at this stage in the season.
That's a good look at it. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Setting the floor for the Nets. Harrison Barnes is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Conley, and it's Brown in at the shooting guard position. Hayward can't hit. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a three-point game. Over in the corner, Conley. Back to Randle. Trying to find Jokic, gets it to him, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
When you let Nikola Jokic get comfortable, it's a wrap. It's all over. He's a skilled scorer on the interior.
Now here is Lowry. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Hayward missing again. And the Nets with possession.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
Yeah, you know what? The waters were calm for most of the game. I mean, little resistance, felt like they could get any look they wanted at any time.
And that one's good, Jokic.
Tough shot that time by Jokic, finishing through contact. Great display of power and strength by Nikola Jokic.
Here's Lowry. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Boy, like his intensity, Greg. He's not afraid to take it straight to the rack on the bigger defender. Right at him.
And I like how scrappy and aggressive Lowry is on the court. And it's easy to see how much his teammates enjoy playing alongside him.
Now here's Barnes. Passes it to Jokic. 6 to shoot. Over Prince. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Boy, the mid-range J of Jokic, I like it a lot. I mean, you got to D this guy up from that area, or he'll scorch you. And, you know, for Nikola Jokic, I mean, the team is relying on him more and more now, and he's earned that kind of trust, and expectations are big every night. One thing he's got to get better at, though, is not getting down on himself when he makes mistakes. He's got to stay positive.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
So it's Brooklyn now after the basket by Boston. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. Here's Randle. And at last, they get one to fall. Randle's got his first points in this one. Lowry looking around. The pass to Millsap. And here's Prince outside. No good on that one. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Here's Barnes. Paul Millsap with the rebound.
Good interior D there prevents the deuce.
And, you know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
Here's Barnes. After Taurean Prince's bucket, about 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Jokic. Off target with the fadeaway.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
Well, you know, Greg, they can count on him to get buckets. I mean, he's getting the ball because...
And so the first quarter is in the books. Celtics lead. Gordon Hayward reunited with his college coach, Brad Stevens.
Our relationship started when...
And I'm sure, Greg, that relationship played a big role in Hayward deciding to join the Boston Celtics.
Yeah, and not just a connection, but a respect. Hayward, an all-star. Stevens has moved into the conversation for best coach in our league.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, already in the first period, they found ways to get this offense ramped up.
Yeah, nice beginning so far. This is how you play out of the gate.
Paul Millsap out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Hayward. Then there's Horford. And it's Lowry in at the point guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Lowry against Conley. Back to Brown. Over Hayward. And it's Brown missing. Boston leading by 4. And Paul Millsap absolutely loves an unselfish style of play.
Well, he firmly believes that everything good starts with 5 guys willing to give up the basketball to get a better shot, going from good shot to better shot, and willing to get the open guy the ball. For Millsap, that's both fun to watch and fun to be part of.
Conley scanning the floor. Over in the corner, Brown. With a step back, and the Nets miss again. And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. It's Prince on the wing. Releases from the wing and drills it. Prince has got his second basket of the night. Nets trail by 8. Conley kicks to Brown. 1:52 left to play here in the half. Over in the corner, Barnes. Over Millsap. And again, it's the Nets missing. Celtics leading by 8. Outside Lowry. Pass to Horford. Prince against Barnes. Prince's shot is good. Prince has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And you can sense they're starting to take charge here.
You know, they seem to be on the same page out there, Greg. I mean, definitely the momentum is with them.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And looking at Prince's game, you know, he could be the ultimate complementary player. Good shooter, doesn't need a ton of touches, solid enough on defense, and is showing signs of improvement.
We've got 1:13 left to play here in the second quarter. Conley against Lowry. Conley's shot is off. And with Prince, his versatility between forward spots also is an asset to the team.
And when I called Prince a complimentary player, I didn't mean it as a slight. It just plays with an approach and style that fits well with any team and any leading scorer. Players like him tend to have a long, productive career in our league.
Jokic finds Conley. Over Lowry.
And guys, it really looks like they've lost a step here in the second quarter. They have been really stagnant offensively.
To the middle. Kicks it out to Prince. For 3, Hayward. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And that one is good. Brown's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Brooklyn. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Knocked loose. Outside Lowry. Pass to Hayward. Over Brown. And he can't bank that one in. And that does. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of the period, they held a 4-point lead. Looking at Boston, and Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
You got to like their offense efficiency. They were patient, took good shots. That was.
And that'll do it.
A lot going on there as we welcome you back to Boston. That shot taken from the observation deck at the Prudential Center. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Gordon Hayward with another strong contribution so far in this one.
And when everyone's keying on you, you have a choice. Become passive or just work that much harder. He consistently chooses the latter.
And, you know, Greg, that's the kind of effort you see from great players. I mean, the will, just unrelenting will, not backing down.
Shutting the floor for the Nets. Conley out there with Brown. Then it's Randall. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
Hayward passes to Horford. Count it. Good. Horford's got his first bucket in this one. Clark, when you played, you were dominant inside. Are you surprised at how perimeter-oriented the game now has evolved into?
No, not really, Kevin, because of the three-point line and what it means. The game was created as a game of putting the ball in the basket. Initially, it was by getting the ball as close as you could to the basket with big guys or drives, and now with the three-point line, the shooting has become a premium, and it's really one of the great elements of the game for me, and I love the way folks are playing it now.
Defensive rules have sure made a big difference in this game, haven't they?
Yeah, great point.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, Paul Millsap is an all-star forward whose dedication to the game is reflected in his year-to-year improvement. He said, "The drive to the gym is where I find my peace, getting my mind prepared. I come with the mindset of getting better. It's gotten me this far." Kevin?
He is a true professional. David, thank you. And here's Brown outside, and it's Lowry with the rebound. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for Boston. 10-point lead.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
When you watch Kyle Lowry play, you see how much bigger he is than his stats. Does so many little things on both ends of the floor. I mean, he's a great screen setter, takes charges, all the things that don't necessarily show up in the stat sheet, but are important when it comes to winning.
Here's Randall. The rebound by the Celtics.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Did a good job guarding the mid-range, extended out nicely, and definitely bothered the shot.
And it's been about that execution offensively. I mean, they have been superb.
Yeah, and you know, the ball moves faster than anybody's can, so that great ball movement and decision-making, they're making all the right moves, Greg.
Conley against Lowry. Millsap kicks to Horford. Friends outside. Shoots. Lowry can't get it to go. Nets trail by 15. On the wing, Brown. Defended by Hayward. Pass to Barnes. Conley for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Conley's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And the spacing that Conley provides from long range really has become crucial to this offense.
Horford kicks to Millsap. Hayward on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Julius Randle picks one up. And seeing Gordon Hayward out there, you have to be glad that he was able to recover the way he has from that devastating injury on opening night last season.
And I remember your call of the moment, Kevin. The whole NBA world just was shocked on that opening night. As bad as it looked, it seemed to be clean enough to where Hayward won't have any lasting issues with it. The rehab obviously wasn't easy, and I'm sure Hayward is just thankful that he's been able to come back completely from that injury.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Randall dishes to Conley. Brown kicks to Jokic. The shot off that time. Good work defensively by Horford. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Lowry finds Horford. Hayward looking around. To the wing on the left. Near the three-point line, it's Millsap. Brooklyn with the rebound. Jokic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Brown. Can't cash in from close range. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Boston on top, ending the third quarter on a 14-5 run. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Horford. Prince out there with Paul Millsap. And it's Hayward. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. That's the Boston 5. Jokic with the steal. Outside Conley. He kicks to Barnes. To the inside. And stolen by Horford. Outside Prince. A three-pointer off the mark. Nets trail by 16. The pass to Brown. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. The shot's good from Nikola Jokic.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Horford with it. Now defended by Jokic. Here's Hayward. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Barnes kicks to Conley. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Back to Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. Over Prince. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Barnes. Clark, when you're evaluating young players and you see a lot of them at the college ranks and certainly in the early years in the NBA, aside from their talents between the lines, which qualities tell you this kid has a chance to be special?
A couple of things. Humility, understanding their ability, but also recognizing they still got work to do. That's one of the great qualities anybody can have. Work ethic, self-starting, and then you try to see if in fact they've worked through some challenges. How have they handled adversity? I mean, when you look at those things and couple them with talent, now you've got somebody that you feel like can be special.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Kenny Atkinson had some words for his team during the break. He told them not to hold back. He said, I want 100% effort out there. If you can't give it, I'll get you out. No time to rest. Let's get after it. Kevin, he needs everything they've got.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And for Harrison Barnes, the scoring forward out of UNC, said he wants to model his game, Clark, after Paul Pierce.
Hey, that's not a bad guy to look to model your game after, boy. Paul Pierce knew how to get it done, and he wasn't overly athletic, but he knew how to play angles. He could get to his spots, and he was such a great mid-range shooter who developed into a consistent three-point threat as well. So I like that comparison or that aspiration for Harrison Barnes. You know, you look at Paul Millsap, very versatile. He's thought of as a 4-man, but he can play the 3. He can also be a small ball 5, so I would call him like a 3.75, which gives you a lot of flexibility if you're coaching it.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
Yeah, it's finishing your defense, Greg. We know that. You can defend, then you got to rebound the miss, and you got to get to the glass with intensity.
Kicks it to Horford. Prince, the pass to Horford. Lowry from outside. Barnes grabs the miss. And talking about Millsap, he didn't start out this versatile. He worked on his game, and we saw it year after year, and he's made it happen.
Yeah, he was a bit of a lump of clay who had great rebounding skills. Now he's kind of chiseled himself off into a terrific all-around player. Ball handler, shoots the 3, excellent footwork, passes better. That's why it took him so long to play in his first All-Star game, but when he got to that first one, he actually got to a couple more, too.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Boston.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Gordon Hayward.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Jeff Green is checked in for Millsap. Bang comes in for Taurean Prince. And it's Green in for Gordon Hayward. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Horford. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
And leaving nothing to chance here on this game-clinching run.
Exactly. Cold-blooded. Separation solidified. Great effort.
Here's Conley. Misses. And so it's Boston easily grabbing the... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. That's it, folks.
Got the babes looking at me like it's dinner time.